Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another tournament prediction video. This video is the Big Ten tournament. Should be a lot of fun. A lot of good teams on there: Michigan, Illinois, Iowa, Purdue, Ohio State, and that's just the ranked teams in this. Wisconsin looks good. MSU is surging now. Maryland doesn't look half bad. Like this conference is really, really deep and should have a lot of tournament teams. So it should be fun to be breaking down this tournament. But before we get into the video, as you guys know, by the way, with these tournament picks, we're basing our numbers off the previous 6 games. And that's what really, we're not trying to get too big of a sample size where some of these games are a month ago, but we don't want to have the last 2 games where it's a small sample size. So we're just going to go with 6 games, which is about average of where I want to go. And we'll be breaking them down like that and seeing what our model gave us. But before we get into the video, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on your post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl and at Earl Sports Bets on Twitter and Instagram. We also have a Discord chat if you want to join that. The link to that will be in the description of the video down below. But let's get into this Big Ten breakdown. It should be a pretty good tournament. Michigan's number 1, Illinois number 2, Iowa number 3, Purdue's number 4, Ohio State 5, Wisconsin 6, Rutgers 7, Maryland 8, Michigan State 9, Indiana 10, and then 11 is Penn State, 12 is Northwestern, 13 is Michigan, and 14 will be the Nebraska Cornhuskers. All right, so let's get into this tournament now. Starting with Northwestern taking on Minnesota. Northwestern coming into this game 9-14, 6-13 in the Big Ten Conference. Minnesota coming in 13-14 on the season, 6-14 in conference play. And for this one, it's going to be Northwestern advancing to the next round, giving them a 8.7 point win versus Minnesota, the Golden Gophers. Next, our last matchup in the first round here, we have number 11 Penn State taking on number 14 Nebraska. Number 11 Penn State comes in 10-13, 7-12 in conference play. Nebraska comes in 7-19, 3-16 in conference play, and is going to be a barely edged out win by the Nittany Lions of Penn State. My model gives us a 1.6 point win to Penn State. So they'll be advancing on to play the Wisconsin Badgers in the next round. All right, heading to the top here, we have the 8 versus 9 matchup. This should be a interesting one here. Both these teams, I feel like, need to win in order to really solidify their spot in March Madness. I feel like Michigan State's a little bit safer than Maryland right now because they've had a really good last couple days or last couple games. But for this video, the Terrapins advance past the Spartans in the first round. 2-point win. They will advance to play Michigan in the next round. All right, now we have Northwestern versus Ohio State. The winner will go on to play Purdue. And this one is a 6.5 point win for the Ohio State University. They'll go on to play Purdue in the next round of the tournament. All right, now we have number 6 Wisconsin taking on number 11 Penn State. This one we have Wisconsin winning by 1.7 points, so the Badgers barely edge out the Nittany Lions here in that round to advance to play the Iowa Hawkeyes. Next, we have the Indiana Wooshers taking on Rutgers, and we have Rutgers advancing past the Hoosiers here, and they will advance to play the Fighting Illini in the next round. All right, back up to the top for this next game, we have Maryland taking on Michigan. And actually, our model only gives Michigan a 1-point win for this contest. Very close between Maryland and Michigan right now. Michigan struggling to end the season. They're still going to be a number 1 seed, I believe, in the tournament, regardless of what happens here. Maybe if they lose to Maryland, they may be dropped to number 2. And if someone like Iowa goes all the way, or Ohio State, or even like an Alabama in another conference can steal the number 1 seed if Michigan struggles to win past Maryland. Next, we have Purdue taking on the Ohio State, and this one's another close one where we have a 1.6 point win by the number 4 seed Boilermakers. They could be a sneaky team to move up in the bracket. I think right now they're placed around a 4 seed. They could be easily a 3 seed, maybe a 2 seed if they go on to win this whole tournament. It should be a fun tournament for them. I feel like they can do nothing but go up. Next, we have the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the Wisconsin Badgers, and this one's going to go to the Hawkeyes here. A 3.7 point win for Iowa as they advance on to play the winner of the Fighting Illini and Rutgers, which we have that matchup right here. And my model shows a very handily win for for Illinois. They win this game by 8.3 points and advance on to the semifinals of the Big Ten. So as you guys can see here, a little bit of chalk. That's just the way the model is playing out. And I mean, the better teams are going to win sometimes. So I feel like this tournament could be a little chalky. It's been a complete chalk so far. And it's going to continue with this matchup between Michigan and Purdue. 0.6 point difference between Michigan and Purdue, as the Wolverines will advance on to the Big Ten championship game as they'll play the winner of Iowa and Illinois. Now, these two teams are very talented. Illinois coming in to the Big Ten tournament at 20-6. They are the overall 3rd seed in the nation. Iowa, they're the number 5 team in the nation. They're coming in at 20-7. These two teams are very, very good, and my model kind of proves that. 0.1 points separates these two teams as we get our first upset of the tournament. Iowa advances past the Fighting Illini, gets the win, and advances on to play Michigan in the Big Ten championship game. As this should be another close game, as my model gave me a 1.1 point difference between the winner and the loser for this championship game here. And the winner of the Big Ten tournament is going to be the Hawkeyes. 1.1 point win over Michigan to take the tournament down. Iowa will be our team that we're predicting to win the Big Ten tournament over Michigan, the Michigan Wolverines. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, if you guys enjoy this content, feel free to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video on All Sports Bets. For these prediction videos that we've already done the ACC, the SEC, and the Big Ten. We'll be doing the Big 12 and also the Pac-12 before March Madness, or before they start, obviously. I don't want to do a prediction video for games that have already been played, but we're going to probably have the Big 12 up a little bit later today, and then tomorrow will probably be the Pac-12 for those videos. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think we're getting this right? Do you think we're getting this wrong? Who do you think advances further than we have them, or who do you think just loses when we have them winning a lot? So let me know in the comment section below. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.